everyone. Thank you for being here in my space of Keep Being You. And I hope where you are, there's actually some sunshine and some warmth in your heart as well. So today I got a bit excited because my package from Amazon has arrived. I'm trying out this new microphone piece here. It's the Boya microphone system. So I managed to open it up, and it's the ultra compact wireless microphone system that I thought I invest in, something to obviously improve on my videos here and perhaps future podcasting as well. So something that's crossed my mind into actually doing that. So I'll be sure to pop that down in my description as to exactly the actual particular model that I've purchased here. So I'll pop that down. And so far, a couple of tests that I did, it's been working pretty good. So I will share that in my description box for whoever's interested in looking at that. So, and I was very surprised. The delivery came very, very quickly, and it was nice to have that free shipping and arriving at within 24 hours, which I didn't even expected that to happen. So that's been really nice. And as I said before, thank you for joining me in this little space. My tiny little studio room here. I thought I'd kind of like position myself in a different angle here, and because it's slightly the sun is actually obviously facing on the other side, so hopefully you can still see my face here with still some of the natural light coming through. And as I said, thank you for joining me wherever you are around the globe. I do appreciate everyone being here in this space and coming together and sharing our insights and journey of life, as I would call it. And not long ago, I actually had a couple of visitors from interstate. And I used to grow up in Melbourne in Australia, and now I'm living on the other side of the country. So I've had my wonderful, beautiful friend that came over from there to come and visit here, and it was just lovely to see her after a very long time. I think we last saw each other, going by memory, before the pandemic, so well over 4 to 5 years or so. And we got to chat, and it was the first time here, and I got to bring her to the beautiful coastal side, and we actually got to see some beautiful dolphins as well, and that was just so beautiful, being able to enjoy the nice, gorgeous, sunny weather here. We have actually touch autumn here. However, where I am in Perth, it's still quite warm and sunny, and I think we'll still have that in the next few weeks or so. So it was very lovely to catch up with my friend and just enjoying being in nature as well, and showing her my new little hometown here. And speaking of friends coming over, friendships, friendships that withstand a span of time, I should say. There are some friendships out there that do grow together with you, and if you are one of those lucky people out there, bless you all, and to have that special connection, and that's still within time. You do make an effort and connect, although there's such a long distance between us. We do, it may not be often a phone call. It would just maybe, sending each other funny memes, or a text message, or through messages as well. So it's nice to know that even though some of this friendship has started since we were in very, very young in high school, and to see our self grown, and all the little experiences that we've gone through life, and obviously the beautiful aging experience as well. It's a beautiful thing to see each other and still connect like as if it was the olden days as well, back in those days there. And speaking of friendship, there are obviously some friendships that does not carry together throughout our journey. And these often feel like sometimes when we do meet certain people that some of us find such connecting, total connectness with some people, that some personalities may just click, some or not rather. Yeah, so you'll find, again, for me it goes into a lot of what I feel in here. I've certainly made friends outside of the school environment. Made some really good friends out of my previous workplaces that I've been with, and just to know that there are your tribe of people that are there for you, and you can have a giggle with, you can have a laugh with, and at times you can also have a cry with as well. And being that comfortable with your so-called special people, that you are able to share some vulnerability, and of course, again, when I say this, in a safe space as well, and who you feel comfortable with. And friendships along the way as an adult, moving across to different, perhaps some of you out there around the globe, moving across to the different parts of the world, or moving across to different parts of within the country. Finding friends as an adult is definitely not an easy thing to do. And I suppose when we're kids, we tend to not have this sort of little walls or anything. You just get in there in the playground, and you just off you go. Making friends while you're an adult, being an adult is so much, it can be intimidating as well. Obviously putting yourself out there, and obviously not being able to, obviously you can probably hear the siren going on there, but I'm going to use this function, which is the noise reduction, and see whether that works. I do live nearby. We apparently I've been told that this road, which is like a couple of roads away from me, it's a special route that a lot of the emergency vehicles use to for training purposes. So if you do hear obviously sirens and all of that, it's because they are training future emergency medical officers, and hats off to them and bless them for doing such wonderful jobs there, and helping saving innocent lives out there as well. And yes, going back to the making friendship, having to step outside your comfort zone in making friends as an adult. I know for myself, it's such a, sometimes, when you start a new role at a new position, a new company, all eyes are on you, and, trying to break the ice, or it can be very nerve-wracking, can be absolutely very nerve-wracking. And, having all those people staring at you, and, building up that first conversation. And I tend to, obviously, sometimes during the breaks also, start off with the wonderful weather conversation. I think you can't go wrong with the wonderful weather questions, or the opener with, oh, such a beautiful day today here. And you probably often find a lot of us Australians tend to talk about the weather a lot here. If some of you have visited Australia, we are pretty much a pretty friendly bunch out here. And I find that is kind of like an icebreaker, talking, you might be making your cup of tea or cup of coffee in the lunchroom at your office, and trying to break into a conversation. And yes, that's certainly one way as well. And over time, I find, you know, you tend to resonate with certain, people in your team as well, and not everyone in your workplace can obviously be your friend. Let me assure you that, because there's just some personalities out there that is, you know, each to their own, that may not click, and let's just leave it at there. But sharing of all the few years of working at different places, I have certainly made wonderful friends that resonated very well with me, and very similar sort of personality and views on what we see in life as well. And I feel like that is a nice, I should say, similarity that some of us do share, and some of us can be a bit adventurous in trying out, exploring new areas, or even a bit of a foodie. I am, obviously, growing up in Melbourne, I still do deeply miss it there, and I look forward to every time I visit family and friends over there to have my favorite coffee in one of those laneways cafes there. And it does bring back wonderful memories as well. And to know that sometimes that, if I do make an announcement, if I'm visiting across there, some of my former colleagues slash friends now are excited to take me along to perhaps the new cafe scene, or the great new, I suppose, vanilla croissant that's available at this latest cafe. So that does put, there's the little things I find that does put a smile on my face. And when you do catch up with your friends, it's nothing of like an extravagant sort of event that we need to be seated down in fine dining to enjoy each other's company. It should be, has casual, has simple. So, and there are moments that actually do touch right here, when you do share those simple moments together with, and laughing and enjoying your food together with your friends. I think it's one of the most underrated sort of things that you can actually do, but it's just does light up your soul when you do see them, and you just feel that sense of breeze of, I should say, rejuvenation after, when you do catch up with some of your friends. And it is true, the energy that you attract. Obviously, there are certain people that we do, I suppose, our energy align together, and we share that sort of same frequency. And you find when you do click on that level, it is the friendship is such of ease. The friendship doesn't make you feel unwanted. The friendship doesn't judge you. The friendship doesn't look upon, down at you. The friendship is always there, willingly open, and accepting as who you are as well. So, and that is one of the most, the best fundamental friendships anyone could have, just by having, your true friends around you, and you accepting them as they are, and they accepting, yourself as you are as well. And to anyone out there who's moving across the other side of the country, anywhere in the globe, or whether it's interstate, or whether it's somewhere on the other corner of the world, do cheer up. There is, the right ones will gravitate to you, as long as I believe that when we have this beautiful warmth in here, and our beautiful light that projects outside, this energy, you'll find this energy field, you'll be attracting the same beautiful frequency of beautiful hearted people as well. So thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for watching this again. And my little space here, I do appreciate everyone there. If you do like this video, please give it a like. And if it does resonate, pop down on the comment there. Let me know where you are around the globe. And it's so lovely seeing some of the comments, from my previous videos as to where, my video is being watched from, every corner of the world. So until then, until the next time I connect with you, have a beautiful one ahead. And always there be sunshine and a bit of warmth as well. Thanks, everyone. Bye.